body here.
The warm sand. There it is. Ah. If you ever need... Until then, here. Then lead on, friend.
Hunters got to have a creed, a heritage. Lagdu broke that.
How may this one serve you?
Yeah. Lagdu, Severus, me. Grew up close. Hunters by trade. Killed our first elk together. Used to fight over whose arrow it was. Put it down.
Probably her. Aim was true. My pride would never admit it.
But when we got into it, Severus always made peace. Lagdu was sweet on him, and he was good with words. Smart hunter. Taught us how to skin, and keep the hair and dirt off the meat. Fletched arrows, too.
Cut through the air like a gasp. Perfect balance. Like knocking a lute string. Knew which ones were his by the feel. And the sound.
That day we were out hunting. Wind was lashing every which way. We chased a fox down a hill. Wind blowing like it was. Couldn't get a good read. Couldn't get a good shot. Took 3 arrows to kill it. No, but wasn't going to let Lagdu best me. She was the better shot, but I had grit. Hunted all afternoon, all night. Time I returned, I had a fox on my shoulder and 2 elks in tow.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Yeah? Uh-huh.
It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Don't get these home.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see. Bandits.
minded traitors. Glad you want to fit in here, yeah? Boethia. Satiate Malakath. Made him what he is. Made us what we are. Prince of Betrayal. Would give her the Iron Arrow. If it weren't meant for another. Don't get why she did it. I needed Severus. Never much for words. Left it to him. Always said what I was thinking. A good friend. My best one. Don't feel like me without him. With my voice. But he was Lagdu's heart. Maybe that's why. Maybe she thought she was getting soft. But you shooting an arrow through your own heart, you're going to die. That's what the arrow is for. To put the dead to rest. I know. Gods owe a blood debt. Must be paid.
How may this one serve you?
What do you need?
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
Eren tells me you might be dealing arms to the thief's guild. Is this true?
Remember, one book tells you if the numbers are odd or even. The other book
Someone do something!
One slip up and I
yeah,
report
the
you to
clue
the guards.
is in the
Got
second
that?
book.
Whatever you say.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat. If you've got the coin, you're welcome. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this letter. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl... and came by and left this letter.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead?
Falthar's Tooth. Know it well. High tower. Slow climb. Mountains in the south. Block the wind. Perfect for Lagdu.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 27
No.
each.
Not mine. Severus will have the final say.
So much easier to run. Never should have come here. 10 gold at 3 to 1 on the white one.
Sounds like easy money. We're on.
Rip his throat out! Rip you!
how it ends, Black Dude. Severus is debt paid.
You still don't get it, do you? Severus sold us out.
Lies!
What reason do I have to lie? He sold our right to hunt on our own land. Severus was working with the East Empire Company and some southern baron named Gabania. They had a deal with the Jarl. If I didn't kill Severus, you, me, we'd all be hunting for them.
Doesn't matter. Wrong. You chose Severus.
If anyone sneaks up on
Now,
us,
you
I'll
die.
smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
That's it. Death's ledger. About lies. Poison. Severus could talk, but not a wizard. Most would say no to losing their freedom. If not, so be it. Don't know. Go back to hunting Old Quarry. Maybe go with you. Find a new one. Free to hunt, free to die. But can face Severus when time comes.
What was it? Good as dead. How may this one serve you? You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
A fellow Nord. A sight we see less and less these days, it seems. While I do enjoy new faces, I also like the sight of them.
You lost? You remind me of my... Now I've got the itch to travel again. If you're leaving town, I wouldn't mind coming with for a while. Be careful out there.
Yes, my friend.
Fine. Me out hunting if you need me. Uh-huh.
Need a ride? My carrot, where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. It's almost getting downright hot now. Sun feels good, huh?
Hello, Carjo. My name is Inigo. Pleased to meet you. Now, aren't you a strange one? You have no idea. How are you doing? An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. We are, and it is. But the snow and ice only serve to highlight the warmth we feel for those we care about. It is not so bad. I had not thought of it that way. Fortune smiles upon this meeting. I hope so. Good to have you with us. The wind blows bitter cold in this place.
Tending your hounds? You smell like a wet dog.
I'm sorry, could you describe...
Can I help you?
Some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was... minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelligar. Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. That's right. College of Interval, just north of town. Hard to miss. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
What can I do for you, friend?
Yes.
I don't care how many colleges they build, or how much the sea swallows up. I'll outlast them all.
I wonder if the librarian at Cyrodiil leaves all the cleaning duties to a single apprentice.
I am here for you. I'm trying to imagine this place in happier times. I guess most of what it was. Go ahead, ask away. I was bullied by the other Khajiit children because of my unusual color and markings. My mother showed me a handy trick with a rock and a glove. I was never bothered again. Yes, bullies should not be tolerated. They soon learned that being different is not a weakness. My father showed my brother and I how to use a sword. My mother taught us the bow. Happy childhood memories. I grew up in Riverhold, not far from Cyrodiil. My brother and I headed for the Imperial City to find our fortune when we came of age. I found love, for a time at least. My brother found death. Well, now that I think about it, maybe it was not love. It was brief and, as it turned out, one-sided. Anyway, all that happened later. I will come to that soon. There is a little more to hear first. My mother and father are both gone. They died protecting a trading caravan a few years back. I suppose they, despite their previous profession, they were... That means a great deal. My brother and I found much work. A bit of giant killing here. It is hard to deny those all over Cyrodiil, from the Gold Coast to the Gerald Mountains. Those were happy times. I awoke one morning to a lot of noise outside our... He said that if I loved him, I would run. He used the last of his strength to rip out the back of the tent. Some Khajiit-hating locals had blamed us for a spate of robbery. 12 of them had snuck up on us in the night. My brother died. But I live because of every day, my friend. Yes, That morning I lost. His name was Fergus. I miss him very much, but part of me is glad he did not witness what became of me after his passing. I appreciate the sentiment, but I hit rock bottom and kept digging. I was recruited by a group of bandits a few years ago. That is when I discovered I was with a bandit girl for a while. Turns out she was using me. She wanted... As soon as she found someone more psychopathic, I was dropped like a... I thought I did. We dulled each other's pain somewhat. Regrettably, she was a vicious, manipulative heart. I left the bandits and took the only ally I had with me. His name was Felix. He was a big fellow. After a few months, Felix and I had made a little gold, but our addiction to... No one trusts an addict, my friend. Especially not another addict. From time to time, my body does. But it helped me smother some painful memory. There is not much to tell. That life did not seem to suit him. He was violent, but he had retained some dim vestige of honor. One day, Felix burst into my chamber. Instinct took over and I reacted. Trying to kill you was my last. My journal tells the rest. That is my story. Not a happy one, but maybe the happy stuff is... The first time I went to the Bee and Barb, that Maven woman pinched my bottom. I am not just a... I have no knack for magic, I love archery. I'm pretty handy in it. I love killing spiders. My first and only attempt with magic did not end well. I am still deaf in one ear. Sand and sun is not for me. I can talk without moving my lips. Some people say they don't like me because the color of my fur. I don't like ignorant racist bigots, so I guess we're even. Are you really sure you want to carry about that giant's toe? If I were you, I would dump it in
You'd have me do what? Go into college?
This is the resting place of Ysgramor, and its most trusted generals. You should be cautious. The original companions, their finest warriors, rest with Ysgramor. You'll have to prove yourselves to them. It's not that you're intruding. I'd wager they've actually expected us. They just want to be sure that you're worthy. Be ready for an honorable battle. Godlack was right. I let vengeance rule my heart. I regret nothing of what we did at Driftshade. But I can't go any further with my mind fogged, or my heart grieved. Return Wuthra to Ysgramor. It should open the way. Aye.
Can we please move along quickly now? I don't want to linger.
Watch what you're doing.